Hi everybody, welcome to another toy of the day here on Kastor'sCorner.com. I'm your host Khalil, as always live here on our YouTube channel for a look at something new. I can't really call these toys, I'll be honest with you. They're definitely collectibles, and we took a look at the Iron Man and Black Panther from Eaglemoss Hero Collector. Collection Obsession Official was nice enough to send over these as samples. So we're very appreciative of that, and some of these are going to local collectors who helped out tracking these down for us, and doing some market research and secret shoppers and stuff like that. So it was fun trying to track that stuff down and giving them back feedback. So we did the helmets previously. We did Iron Man's helmet and Black Panther's mask, and did I say you can follow us on Kastor'sCorner.com? You can follow us at God, I am tired. You can check out a full gallery of these things on Kastor'sCorner.com. You can follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner on all social media. And you can check out the Cornercast podcast on Apple Podcasts. And you subscribe to that. So if I said that already, sorry. So we're taking a look at the Eaglemoss Hero Collector, Infinity Gauntlets, Mjolnir, and Captain America shields. I'm looking at the boxes. So the Infinity Gauntlet box and the other one are pretty far away. Here's Thor's shield. So there are 5 in total, 4 here. We took a look at the other 2, including this one. $40 collectibles. They're really nice pieces. I really like them. I'm really glad I have them. The Black Panther is just stunning. It's sitting in front of me. I decided to put it in front of me rather than behind me. And so each one comes with its base. So Captain America shield, this one's definitely from the Avengers. Of course, it could be from any of the movies. It's got the stand to kind of help hold it up. Be very ginger with it. So it is not just the front of the shield. The back has the straps. It's got the little indentation to hold it up. I think it's a really good representation of Cap shield. Like I said, it's a really nicely painted collectible. I would be careful putting it in the stand because of the base. This is probably the least structurally sound one of the bunch. But they tried to replicate the entire shield, so they didn't want to add an extra piece to it. So I understand why they did what they did, but you do have to be very careful in placing it in because it's going to be right against the base, and then kind of push it back. See, that's why. Push it back very gingerly, get it right into place there, and you can see how it stands. It's nice. It shines, looks metallic, holds up pretty well in the stand. Just have to get just the right placement for it to make sure that you get it centered there. There you go. So it lives on your shelf. Looks pretty good. This one's going out to Bill. Thank you, Bill, for your help with this. Put this down so it's protected. These are collectibles, and we're going to talk about that in a second. So the next one is the Infinity Gauntlet. This one has a little bit of heft to it. It says Avengers Infinity War. So this is definitely based on Thanos' gauntlet. It has all the stones in it, so it's from the end of the film. Spoiler alert there. It has one of the rods. It does pick up dust because it's matte black. But the gauntlet is just stunning. There's a little weathering on it. The stones have a little bit of wash over them to kind of make them look a little more mystical, make them look a little more fluid, because I think they had a very fluid look to them in the film, especially as they were attached to the gauntlet. It is 360 degrees, the full gauntlet. This, again, is staying here with Black Panther's mask. And so it will definitely live. This one will probably live behind me next to Iron Man's helmet, for sure. And finally, the final one is Mjolnir. And it also is not... it's not supported by a rod like the other ones are. It's just supported in the base. Would recommend taking a look at the packaging to figure out which way to display it. There is a right way and a wrong way. It does sit in there like this. It does come from the Avengers film, not the Thor film. It does not have the symbols on the side of it at all, but it is very accurate. It actually, oh, you can't see it. I don't have the camera pointed up. It does look like the Mjolnir that Hasbro did, but this one from Hero Collector definitely has. It's got the ruins. Sorry, it's very, very shiny. It's very hard to see. You can see all the runes around the outside. It's got all the detailing on the sides. Now, there is something missing from this one, and I will say that. It was in the photographs, which will be on castorscorner.com. This is probably the only delicate piece on here, the handle. So the handle itself is fine. It does come with a leather strap that kind of drapes over. It looks like it's flowing. And in doing photographs, it slipped off the base. And when I went to stabilize it, I just kind of tinked it off. This one is going out to Ben. I am sorry about that. Try to fix it. I don't think it looks too bad, though. I think it's more of a... make sure we get it in the right spot. There you go. So it does face out that way. See, that's what happened when I was doing pictures. So you do have to be very careful with it to balance it. I don't think it's a product of the design. I thought it was a little sturdier than it was. So I went to grab it to catch it because I was twisting it, and 100% my fault. So the strap stayed intact though, so it probably can be repaired. I just didn't have time to do it or the right tools to do it. So, but I have to say it doesn't. This reminds me, and now I'm holding it like this. I'm a little more. I'm not as gentle with it because I don't have to worry about the strap. But sorry, Ben, really sorry. But this reminds me of Men in Black International, where he picks up the little hammer and goes to throw it at somebody. Yeah, without the strap, it's so much sturdier. I will say that. And he goes to throw it. So this is actually, I think it's one of the nicer pieces. The handle definitely has a smoother kind of leather feel. The sides definitely have a little bit of a rougher feel, so it feels a little more metallic. They did a great job with the paint. There's even detailing on the handle itself. So overall, I think it's one of the better pieces of all of them, minus the very fragile handle, or the very fragile strap. But again, not a structural thing, more just me trying to catch it from balancing. I would say my only criticism, I guess, would be that the shield and the hammer don't have a stabilizer. So they are at the whim of balance. So I think that's my only critique. My negative about these is the hammer and the shield definitely don't have a stabilizing factor. Other than that, they're all like exquisite in the detail work. Hero Collector nailed it. Want to thank Collector Obsession Official on Instagram. Collection Obsession Official on Instagram for sending these over for us to review. We took a look at the Spider-Man bust right there from Diamond Select Toys. There he is. Black Panther and Iron Man, and now these three. So again, you can check out a full gallery of these. They'll be up on castorscorner.com. You can follow us. We are at Castors Corner on all social media. And you can check out the Cornercast podcast up on Apple Podcasts this week with our friend Benjamin David from Above and Batman Beyond, and DC Collecticast, and many other things that he does. So thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button down below. The more of you that watch and join and subscribe, the more cool things we get to do, and we get to share them with you. And that's the most fun of all this, to be honest with you, is be able to share these things with you guys. So again, thank you so much for watching another toy of the day here on castorscorner.com. And we'll see you tomorrow with an all-new review, sticking with the Marvel theme, probably, or DC. I'm not sure. We got two options, so we'll see what that'll be. But again, thank you very much for joining us. I'm your host, Khalil, here on castorscorner.com for another toy of the day. We'll see you tomorrow.